The Department of the Treasury is a National Historic Landmark. Over time, it's seen many restoration projects. A recently ongoing project, the restoration of the West Stairs, commenced in 2011. The original stairs were designed by Alfred Mullett in 1869. Mullett, the Treasury's supervising architect at the time, intended the stairs to be just as significant as the cash room. However, by the turn of the 20th century, elevators were inserted through the west stairwells, and many of the building's original architectural elements were lost over time. After the elevators were removed, work on the restoration of the west stair could commence. To begin this process, a handheld scanning device records the original pieces of the stairwell. This information will be used to create a model. From that model, a negative is made. This negative will have cast iron poured into it, creating the new pieces. To make this negative, heated sand resin is mixed together. A machine prepares the sand mixture for use in the mold. It also recycles the sand mixture once the piece is cast. Additional mold work is done to create ventilation and pouring holes. At 2100 degrees Fahrenheit, the cast iron is definitely no joke. It takes much care and years of experience to handle such a dangerous material safely. An overhead crane is used to move the cast iron from one location to another. Insulation is kept on top of the container to maintain the temperature of the metal as it's moved. Cast iron is poured into the mold. As the mold fills, the air in the mold is displaced by iron, causing excess metal to fly out. One by one, the balusters are made using this technique. The new baluster is removed from the sand once the iron has been solidified. The sand will then be reused again for additional molds. Once the sand is removed, the baluster is checked for any imperfections. Once it cools down, it will be cleaned, primed, and painted. To retain the hollow construction of the original balusters, a sand core is created. This leaves a hollow center in the larger balusters. To replicate the original sections of granite, a 3D model is again used. For many of the complex shapes required to duplicate the decorative granite of the original stair, the final finishing work had to be done by hand. For large, flat sections, a machine is used to achieve the desired finish. As with most stone cutting processes, the majority of the cutting was done under a constant stream of water. The water is then removed using compressed air, which will preserve the appearance of the granite. Once the finished pieces pass inspection, they are ready to be shipped. Support plates are installed and each piece of granite is fine-tuned to ensure the proper fit. With the granite balusters installed, the seams between the old and new stone must be filled and holes must be patched. The stone is then sanded and polished. After the granite, balusters, and handrail support channel is in place, the mahogany handrail is assembled on site. A team of workers carefully install the new handrail, ensuring a proper fit. The result? A significant part of the Treasury Building's history is now preserved for many years to come.